My name is Justin. I am a alumni now, fifth-year student, graduate. BR. So it was a big treat for me when the other students asked me to speak here today to talk. Just a quick disclaimer: BS students, I'm sorry. This speech is more aimed towards the BR students, but we love you. And speech, I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure if this is a speech, an invocation, an address. No one really told me. It's awesome for me. So, all of us have had this incredible passion for architecture for the past 5 or 4 years, dangerously and just unhealthy in some ways. But it's all about heart. It's about right here. It's about heart, but it's also about they come in a lot of sizes. And this one, Nick Moser, who is, where are you, Nick? Stand up. Oh, you're a cutie. It's really cool. And what more says, my child has completed an arduous education like cotton and an inch on top of it. So you should definitely purchase those afterwards. That would be quite excellent. So what else do I have to say? Unique and interesting things that have happened here in the 5 years that we've been here. As parents well know, and our friends, and those of us who are here, we have an odd cult-like experience. There's been a little bit of dating and inbreeding within the family. Over here. I'm going to stand over here. Okay. All right. I could talk about the interesting and goofy games of putting paint on our finger at 4 a.m. and seeing how high we can jump. That was us. At 4 in the morning to distract us from the real work we had to do. I could talk about how World of Warcraft almost ruined some of you. I could talk about any number of our odd community quirks, but I'll stop there. And while I'm here reflecting on this long stretch of school, I'm going to just prep yourself for it. It hasn't been said before. Keep learning and pursuing knowledge. I know. It's good.
That was my line.
and I shudder to say it with such esteemed colleagues, but it may not be architecture. Let's just admit that. It might be you geeking out over maps and how everything's connected in big systems and linked together. That's me. It may be living in the woods and creating a post-apocalyptic society and designing for future inhabitants. Your friends and family worry about your mental health. It could be working on your community band and playing in that area. Steigerwald, that would be you. Or it could be, I did bring, I actually have it right here. Found a picture the other night of one of our esteemed colleagues, faculty here, played a bit small part in the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Brooke Harrington took up acting, if anybody knows that. And if that's your passion, I say go for it. Which brings me to the faculty and mentioning some of them that are here and thanking them. Brooke, we now know more about HVAC in Maine than we ever thought we could. John Prom, you have illustrated architectural history for us very well, and if anybody's had the chance to talk with you, we've learned much about Vietnam. Bob, awesome. And Lindsay, we enjoy the wealth of knowledge that you bring to the program and just the outside experience and education coming from South Africa that you bring. And I also love that you call bags rucksacks. It's pretty awesome. And with that, I'll pass it over to you, but just I want to thank our families for putting up with us, the faculty for teaching us, and my fellow classmates, all of you, hey, for being part of this stew of knowledge and learning that we've been able to ladle it all. So, hey, go on.
Thank you, everybody. I've been asked to present the award winners. graduating class.